welcome to another hour of action-packed wrestling with the top wrestling stars in the world today. We'll be talking about a hot summer night at Aloha Stadium with 50 of the top wrestlers in the world, 16 great sanctioned matches. It will be a dream come true, and it'll all happen from Hawaii.
Wrestling. All-Star Wrestling is sanctioned by the AWA, the American Wrestling Association. All-Star Wrestling presents the top professional wrestlers from the United States, Canada, England, Germany, Australia, Mexico, Poland, Japan. The greatest professional wrestlers from throughout the world. And now to the ring for All-Star action. Welcome to TSN Wrestling. Top stars from around the world.
Loads of pounding and crashing. Get ready to wind it up. Turn up that volume and let the excitement, the personalities, and the fun jump right into your living room as Prism presents Spectrum Wrestling.
Good evening, wrestling fans. Moonscape here, and we welcome you to what will be, no doubt, an exciting night of professional wrestling action here. This is Classic Calls on the Nation Network. We're coming to you live from the Philadelphia Spectrum here this evening. And no doubt about it, the superstars will be on hand for the World Wrestling Federation. What a card we've got coming your way tonight, including none less than Tito Santana against Greg the Hammer Valentine, and a match for the ages. That Intercontinental title on the line tonight. It'll be a lumberjack match. No countouts, no time limits. We know we're going to have one thing, and that is a winner here tonight. Also, the return match for the heavyweight championship between the new champion, the Iron Sheik, and the former champion, Bob Backlund. We will see Moondog Spot in action. We'll see Ray the Crippler Stevens going up against Superfly Jimmy Snuka in a Caribbean strap match that has no time limit. And then the tag team champions will also be here to defend the Wild Samoans along with their manager, Captain Lou Albano, going up against Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas. When we come back, we're going to kick things off with our opening contest featuring Frankie Williams as he takes on the one and only unpredictable Johnny Rod. Stay with us, fans.
Now streaming on the Nation Network, PWI Review and Relive, where along with a panel of experts, we take a deep dive into random issues of some of the most recognizable wrestling magazines in history, where contestants go head-to-head and compete in wrestling knowledge to see who will go on to be the reigning champion. Now streaming on Twitch 2. Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, only on the Nation Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest scheduled for one fall
Introducing first in the corner to my left. He weighs in at 227 pounds, Frankie Williams. And his opponent. In the corner to my right, he weighs in at 233 pounds. From Brooklyn, New York, the unpredictable Johnny Rodz. All right, we have had the introductions completed as the referee now going over the final instructions with our competitors here in the opening contest. Frankie Williams going up against Johnny Rodz, the unpredictable one. And what do you think about these two men?
Well, the fact of the matter is this, Frankie Williams doesn't win a whole lot of matches. To be honest with you, Johnny Rodz doesn't have the most impressive record either, but in this one, I've definitely got to tip my hat and give the advantage to Johnny Rodz because he truly is unpredictable, and I think he's got a tougher side to him than Frankie Williams from everything we've ever seen before.
Well, there you've got it, the body predicting a win for Mr. Williams here as we just heard the bell sound. Action underway. This crowd is hot here tonight in Philadelphia. Early on, these two men looking to size each other up, and it is Johnny Rodz connecting. And he's got a hold of Frankie Williams now. Takes him over with a big headlock, and now begins to stomp away on Frankie Williams here in the middle of the ring. Williams trying to get some space.
Well, that's the mean streak that I was predicting we were going to see, and hey, we've already seen it early on. Johnny Rodz is the unpredictable one for a reason.
No doubt about it. I would dare say he's got an advantage in experience as well, as Mr. Rodz again now has Frankie Williams at odds, turns him around. What's he going to do here? Up in the air and down with an atomic drop. Oh my word, Frankie Williams landing hard after that one. Referee trying to perhaps put some space between the two men and take a look.
Well, the referee has no business stepping between these two dudes. The match is underway. Unless Frankie Williams wants to give it up, you got to let them go.
Now Johnny Rodz shoving the referee aside, now putting the boots to him in the corner. Frankie Williams on the receiving end. And again, just going down, and the referee trying to get Frankie Williams some space again, pushing Rodz back.
I don't know what this referee thinks he's doing. This is not his job. I mean, like I said, it's up to Frankie Williams to decide if he's had enough. But right now, there's nothing illegal going on, and there's no reason for him to be involved.
Johnny Rodz comes up again, hits the ropes, now back out front, clothesline, oh my word! Frankie Williams almost got turned inside out with that one. Rodz gets him back up to his feet, goes up for a scoop slam, couldn't hold him. Frankie Williams on the other side, headlock, and he is crunching it in. Standing headlock by Frankie Williams.
Well, he's going to have to come up with a little bit more than that if he's going to turn the tide in this one, because right now it's been all Johnny Rodz, in my opinion.
I'd have to agree with the body at this point in time. It has been a pretty one-sided battle. Frankie Williams going to have to find a way to turn this thing around before it gets too far out of hand. And now shoves him off the ropes. Back out front, Williams with a shoulder block. Down he goes. Johnny Rodz now putting the boots to him again.
Oh, he's really going to town on him now. Nicely done.
And Frankie Williams going to roll towards the apron.
Yeah, he's had as much as he can handle at this point.
The unpredictable one handing out the punishment here. This is our opening contest, ladies and gentlemen. Want to welcome everyone joining us here both on YouTube and on Twitch. Williams trying to get back into the ring. And he does, and now here comes Mr. Rodz one more time in a big knee to the midsection by Frankie Williams. Got the attention of Johnny Rodz. Williams again with the standing side headlock, and he is grinding it on.
Well, thus far, that's the only offense he's managed to come up with, and that won't be enough to get it done.
And now referee. Oh, he didn't see it. Low blow by Johnny Rodz.
Well, he did it the right way. He waited till the referee was behind him. Then he let him have it low.
That's not exactly sportsmanlike conduct, though, is it?
I don't care. Hey, win if you can, lose if you must, but always cheat. That's my word.
Yes, we understand that's the word of the body and the rules, if you would. He's got him down right now, and Johnny Rodz perhaps considering going for the cover. Nope, pulls him up. He could have gone for a cover right there.
Yeah, he could have, but he could just as easily pick him up and punish him some more, and there's something to be said about that.
Johnny Rodz, oh, clubbing, forearm across the back, down to one knee. Frankie Williams, another forearm. Frankie Williams in trouble. Frankie with a shot to the midsection of Johnny Rodz. Stuns him for a moment. Side headlock again applied.
I don't know. I've never seen anybody win a match with a side headlock. I don't think tonight's going to be any different.
Once again, have to agree with the commentary of the body here. He's going to have to come up with something a little bit more demonstrative than that. Frankie Williams now sent to the ropes. Back out front he goes. Shoulder block, down goes Johnny Rodz.
That's about as much offense as we've seen out of Frankie Williams so far. Now the question is, can he do anything?
Rodz coming right back up. Side headlock takedown this time by Frankie Williams. And he's got Rodz on the mat with a side headlock, and he is grinding it on for all he's worth.
Well, again, the side headlock not going to beat anyone. You're not going to put nobody away with the side headlock.
Johnny Rodz now slowly getting back up to his feet. Still in the side headlock, whips him to the ropes. Frankie Williams comes back out front, and he is caught with a knee to the midsection. And now Johnny Rodz stomping away on Frankie Williams in the corner.
Frankie Williams is going to have to figure something out here because he's in a really bad situation, and it's only getting worse.
Rodz comes in, pulls him up by the hair. Big left and a right and another to the midsection. Frankie Williams fighting for all he's worth.
Well, that's the first offense of any kind of matters that we've seen out of him thus far right now. And Johnny Rodz, I've got to admit, a little bit pulled back.
And now a big winding punch by Williams right to the midsection, lifted him off the canvas with that one. And Johnny Rodz comes up with one of his own. And Frankie Williams up against the ropes. And Johnny Rodz stomping away on Frankie Williams, and now goes to work on the knee.
I'll tell you right now, these guys are going back and forth at each other. It is absolutely unbelievable.
This is our opening contest. We welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network. This is Classic Calls, featuring all the action of the Superstar Pro Wrestling game. Frankie Williams in trouble now. Off the ropes he comes, back out front, shoulder block, and down again goes Johnny Rodz. Frankie Williams comes off. Diving knee smash right to the chest.
That one definitely took some hit, and Johnny Rodz feeling that one.
And now Frankie Williams shoots him off to the ropes. Goes for the back body drop. Johnny Rodz, big forearm across the back, and he follows it up with some more. Now Johnny Rodz putting the boots to him. Big shot right upside the head. Frankie Williams goes all the way out to the floor here ringside.
1, 2.
Referee begins a count.
4, 5, 6.
He might not make it back in.
Just barely gets in time to beat the count. How much damage has been done, ladies and gentlemen, this crowd here in Philadelphia. We know they like their action hard and heavy.
Yeah, these are people that throw ice balls at Santa Claus.
Definitely march to the beat of a different drum.
Yeah, then they'll take that drum and smash it over your head.
Frankie Williams now back in the ring. Johnny Rodz comes up and got caught in an arm drag. Nicely done by Frankie Williams. Johnny Rodz right back at him. Back body drop. Frankie Williams takes him for the ride. Big roundhouse punch by Frankie, misses. Got caught up in the air. Atomic knee drop for his troubles.
Really nice reversal on that one. Johnny Rodz stopping the momentum cold in its tracks, and that's exactly what he needed to do.
That's exactly what he was able to do with that one. Helping Frankie back up, goes for that big roundhouse punch as Williams. It got blocked, and Johnny Rodz returns with a headbutt. The unpredictable one has had an answer for pretty much everything. Frankie Williams is dazed. Rodz bouncing off the ropes, comes up with a clothesline. No, he missed. Right back out front. Frankie Williams connects with one of his own. Tremendous move right there by Frankie Williams to turn the tide, at least for the moment.
Frankie Williams has to find a way to build on it right now.
Williams winding up with the right hand, swinging a miss, and again gets caught. Up in the air, what's he going to do with him here? Johnny Rodz with the atomic knee drop. He's in trouble down in the middle of the ring. Here's the cover. Gets one, and he kicks out.
I'm certainly surprised that he was able to kick out on a count of one there. I didn't think that was going to happen.
I don't think the unpredictable one thought so either, but it did. Johnny Rodz now stomping away on Frankie Williams. He is absolutely beside himself. Williams brought back up to his feet, blocks the shot, and comes up with a couple of big stiff forearm shots to the chest. Another one, and another one. And Johnny Rodz backed up once again. Off the ropes. Johnny Rodz whipped by Frankie Williams. Williams, clothesline attempt is missed. Rodz hits the ropes again, comes back out front. Devastating clothesline of his own. Goes for the cover. Will it be it? He's got two. He almost got him.
2 3/4 count. That was a close one, but not close enough.
I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, these two men leaving it all in the ring here tonight. And again, Johnny Rodz with a forearm smash across the back. Stalking his prey, Frankie Williams. Backs him into the ropes, does Johnny Rodz. Irish whip, reversal. Sends Johnny Rodz to the ropes, knee to the midsection. Oh, he flipped him in the middle of the ring.
Caught him with that one right in the breadbasket, and that took a lot of starch out of Johnny Rodz, I beg your pardon.
Oh, hold on. They're calling for the bell. The time limit has expired. This match, I believe, will be a draw, but we're going to go up to our ring announcer to get the particulars.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time limit has expired, and the referee declares this bout a draw.
Indeed, it is a draw here in our opening contest, but boy, oh boy, these two really went head-to-head with one another. Fans will be right back after this. Stay with us for more action here on the Nation Network. This is Classic Calls.
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere.
the best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
All right, wrestling fans, we are back here live on Prism, the Philadelphia Spectrum. They are normally the hosts of the Philadelphia Flyers and the 76ers, tonight playing host to the World Wrestling Federation. This crowd buzzing over that opening contest. Things are going to get a little hot and heavy in this next one as well. As we see the participants entering the ring, Tony Garea already there. And here comes his opponent, Big John Studd.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest scheduled for one fall. In the corner to my left, from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 232 pounds, Tony Garea. And his opponent, accompanied by his manager, Bobby the Brain Heenan, standing 7 foot tall, weighing 325 pounds, Big John Studd.
Well, to say that there's going to be a size difference in this one would be an understatement.
Yeah, there's going to be a size, weight, strength advantage all going to Big John Studd. The only thing I can give Garea credit for, he'll have a speed advantage, but unless he's going to run away from this guy, that won't matter.
We have not seen Big John Studd take a loss thus far in the World Wrestling Federation, and a lot of people probably don't think he'll see one here tonight. Tony Garea going after Big John Studd. Got him over the air. He's got him up and slams Big John Studd. This crowd going crazy.
Well, I don't know that that was a true body slam. He didn't get him overhead. It was more of a hip toss.
Well, that looked like a body slam to me. The look on the face of Bobby the Brain Heenan, the look on the face of Big John Studd says it all. Studd coming right at Garea, caught him again. Garea with another slam. Can you believe it?
What is going on here right now? I can't believe this.
The native of Auckland, New Zealand in trouble. Oh, wait a minute, got caught in the bear hug. Garea is in the bear hug. Double clap around the ears, breaks the hold.
Man, is he very lucky or what? If he wouldn't have gotten out of that bear hug, this match would be over.
Big John Studd on the downside of this match early on. Irish whips Tony Garea to the ropes. Goes for the back body drop. Garea with a knee left, and Big John Studd, he's teetering. He's going to go, and down goes Studd. Garea to the ropes, comes off, elbow drop.
I've got to tell you right now, Bobby the Brain Heenan is beside himself. I am beside myself. I can't believe what we are seeing here.
Garea goes to the ropes one more time. Going to go for another elbow drop. Big boot right to the face. Oh.
And that stops the train right in its tracks.
Garea is down. Big John Studd now up. Oh, my word, big 10-story knee plunge right to the chest. John Studd has Garea back up. Sends him into the ropes. Garea catches him. What's he going to do here? He's got the octopus stretch on him. It's a form of the abdominal stretch. And Big John Studd is in trouble. He's fading. And powers out.
Big John Studd, I'll tell you right now, I've got to say it, he took his opponent way too lightly.
Well, that was a mistake. Tony Garea, former tag team champion on a number of occasions. He's always been a top contender. Garea now from behind. Up in the air with Studd. Atomic knee drop. The big man is shaken.
Big John Studd doesn't know what to make of this right now.
Tony Garea with a right hand. Another right hand. Studd backed up. Comes up with a, oh, he blocks this one. And Big John Studd clotheslines Tony Garea. Down he goes. And now Studd bounces off the ropes. 10-story knee plunge once again.
You saw all the air just come out of Tony Garea when that knee came crashing down on him.
Tony Garea in trouble. Goes down, look at him, he tries to get him up for the slam again. Couldn't hold the weight, and down goes Studd on top of Tony Garea.
Well, he went to the well one time too often and now pays the price, and that's what happens.
Thus far, we have not seen any interference on the part of Bobby the Brain Heenan. Big John Studd, Irish, whipping him to the ropes, reversal. Nicely done by Garea. Goes for the back body drop, he got caught. Studd has him up in the air, off of the backbreaker. Studd has got him in that backbreaker.
Yeah, it's something I know a little bit about, and I'll tell you right now, Garea might not survive this one very long.
Garea kicks off the top rope and reverse comes up, head scissor, and takes down the big man. Nice reversal by Tony Garea, using the ropes to get out of the backbreaker and then following up with that flying head scissor. And right back up with another one. And again, down goes Big John Studd. Garea goes for the cover. This will be a huge upset if he can pull it off. He's got two. He almost got him.
Well, if you want to talk about upsets, this would be one of them.
Big John Studd looks rattled. Studd hits the ropes, comes out, shoulder tackle, down goes Tony Garea. Studd waiting for Garea to get back to his feet, trying to shake the cobwebs off. Here comes Big John Studd, got caught in abdominal stretch by Tony Garea.
Well, he's having trouble lacing that leg around the ankle of Big John Studd because there's such a big size difference.
And hip toss takes him over. Nicely done. Boy, these two men going back and forth. Big John Studd wasn't counting on this, I can tell you right now.
I don't think anybody was counting on this.
Garea now comes up with a right hand. Another right hand to Big John Studd with one of his own, and that one rattled Garea. Studd boot to the midsection. Tony Garea is doubled over. Double sledgehammer down across the back of Garea. Studd goes for the cover. Will that be enough? He got two. He got him. Big John Studd pulled one out when it looked like there was no chance.
Well, very fortunate for him, because I can tell you Bobby the Brain Heenan wasn't going to be happy with a loss to Tony Garea.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a matchup. Unbelievable back and forth. Tony Garea looked like he was going to pull off the upset. Let's go up to our ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, 13 minutes, 10 seconds, and your winner, Big John Studd.
Big John Studd victorious. Oh my goodness. What a match we saw here tonight with those two.
Well, we said it before, we'll say it again. Bobby the Brain Heenan probably wasn't expecting what he got here tonight. But I think Big John Studd's going to learn a valuable lesson. Never sell anyone short.
Not in the World Wrestling Federation, that's for sure. Fans will be back with plenty more action. Stay with us here on Prism, coming your way via the Nation Network.
When you want wrestling that makes an impact, join us here on the Nation Network. The best of the past, the present, and the future. Impact Wrestling like you've never seen it before, exclusively on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, we are back, ready for more action. But what a night it's already been, and we are just getting started.
Shout out to everybody watching us here live tonight on Twitch and on YouTube. John Wesley Thomas in the house, Juan Cordero, J-Rocks, and Keith O'Toole.
Our next participants coming into the ring at this time, the Wild Samoans, the tag team champions, with their manager, Captain Lou Albano, in the corner. Oh, and here come the challengers. This crowd heating up in Philadelphia. The Soul Patrol, Rocky Johnson and Tony Atlas.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Championship. Introducing first the challengers at a combined weight of 472 pounds. The Soul Man, Rocky Johnson, and his tag team partner, Mr. USA, Tony Atlas. And their opponents, accompanied by Captain Louis Albano. They are the reigning World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, Alpha Sika, the Wild Samoans.
Well, Mr. Albano better do something to keep these gentlemen in check right now. They are definitely a couple of french fries short of a happy meal, we know that.
Why don't you go and tell them that? Maybe they don't know.
I'll stay right where I am just the same.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All talk, no action.
Referee trying to get Mr. Albano to leave the ring. That might not be as easy as it seems. Waiting for the bell to kick this one off. There it is, and it's official. Tag team titles on the line tonight. Will we make history once again? Starting it out, Samoan Sika going up against the Soul Man Rocky Johnson.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Rocky Johnson does all the hard work and then Tony Atlas just kind of comes in and takes the glory?
I don't believe that for a moment. I think both of these men carry their own weight in this one. Rocky Johnson hits the ropes, back out front. Oh, he got caught in the bear hug by Sika. He's in trouble. And Johnson with a shot to the head and another one. Breaks the hold but does very little damage.
Well, that's one thing we can say for sure that we know. The Samoans, they've got some hard heads. You're not going to do a lot of damage that way. And I would think that the Soul Patrol would have done a little better homework.
And now Rocky Johnson scoops up Sika. Soul Man power slam right in the middle of the ring. Rocky Johnson makes the tag. Here comes Tony Atlas.
Smart move right there. Keep the fresh man in as much as you can.
And now here comes a double team. Rocky Johnson comes in, has him in a rear chin lock. Tag made. Here comes Tony Atlas. Johnson has him wide open. Atlas with a boot to the midsection on Sika. And now Tony Atlas, what's he gonna do here? Oh, look at this! Up overhead military press. He does it and slam.
Well, the Samoans are in a whole lot of trouble right now. And if you're Captain Lou Albano, you better come up with a better answer.
Unbelievable indeed, ladies and gentlemen. Tony Atlas rocked the ring with the impact of that one. And now helping Sika back up, and he doesn't know what day it is. Tony Atlas, right hand blocked. Sika, headbutt. Oh, Atlas backed into the ropes from that headbutt. And now Sika choking him up against the ropes. Referee starts to put the count on him. Oh, and he broke it just in time.
Yeah, they don't say much, but they know how to count to 3, and they know how to count to 5, and they broke the hold just in the nick of time.
Sika still hasn't had the opportunity to tag out. Coming right back after Atlas, who got him up in the air. Tony Atlas has him. Press overhead and slam. And Atlas goes for the cover, hooks the leg. Will this be an upset? 2 count and he kicked out.
Wow, that almost was new tag team champions right there. The Samoans know they're in trouble.
And now, Tony Atlas coming after him, and Sika's got him by the tights. Pulls him all the way out to the floor he goes. Tony Atlas outside the ring. He landed hard.
5.
He might not make it back in.
He does. He beats the referee's count in by the count of 5. And now the Samoans going to work. Oh, wait a minute. Sika pulls something out of his tights. Oh, and he just jams him with that object.
For an object it might have been, I couldn't tell for sure from my position, but he caught him with something right in the throat. Tony Atlas is in trouble.
And now Samoan Alpha comes in. Spinning chop to the throat. Oh, that connected as well, and Atlas goes down. Sika still the legal member. Referee keeping him in the ring. Tony Atlas. Oh, look at Atlas up in the air. Headbutt. And it stuns Sika.
I've got to admit, I'm surprised. Normally, you'll never see that happen to Samoans. Just don't take much in the way of damage when you're going after the head, but that time it did.
And now Sika with a bear hug on. Tag made from behind. Alpha comes in. Sika holding the arms of Tony Atlas. Up on the ropes, back out front. Atlas moves, clothesline, and down he goes.
He just clotheslined his own brother.
Not a good night for the tag team champions thus far. Boy, oh boy, both of these teams could use a fresh man in, especially Sika, who has had nothing to write home about thus far. He's got Tony Atlas, got him up. Tony Atlas, what's he going to do? Goes for the scoop slam. Couldn't hold him. Back out the other way. And now clothesline. Down goes Atlas. And now standing on, running up and drives the knee into the rib cage.
That did a lot of damage right there to Tony Atlas. You saw the wind come right out of him.
And now Sika finally makes the tag into Appa. Alpha comes in the ring. Flying headbutt down across the head of a prone Tony Atlas.
Well, now it's Tony Atlas that has to make the tag out. He's going to be in a lot of trouble if he doesn't.
Alpha back in Atlas to the ropes. Irish whips him in. Reversal by Atlas. Alpha comes off the ropes. Got caught in a sleeper hold. Tony Atlas has him in the sleeper hold. And now look at this. He's in trouble. Alpha drops straight down with a jawbreaker and gets out of that one.
Smart move right there.
Atlas out to the floor from the impact. And now, wait a minute, referee distracted by the Samoans. What's going on here? Captain Lou Albano has got Tony Atlas. Oh, he just ran him head first into the steel ring post.
Hey, that's why he's the manager of champions.
He's got no business being involved in this one. Albano now throwing Atlas back into the ring. Alpha comes up, driving headbutt again. And Atlas desperately needs to make the tag.
He'd better figure out something and figure it out quick because time is ticking on this one.
Alpha has got him up and running him all the way over and head first into the turnbuckle here at the Spectrum. That one rattled the cage. No doubt about it. Tony Atlas in trouble. Tag team titles are on the line in this one, ladies and gentlemen. Lou Albano, the manager of champions, trying to get his team over the threshold here in Philadelphia tonight. Alpha spinning, chop to the throat, and down goes Atlas. And now the Samoan makes the tag. Here comes Sika.
Smart move right there. Why not keep him in there fresh? Sika's had some time to get some rest. Now's the time to bring him back in.
Sika now has got Tony Atlas. Throws him out to the floor here in Philadelphia. And follows him out. Alpha's outside the ring. I beg your pardon, Sika.
Hard to tell them apart sometimes, isn't it?
Sika taking Tony Atlas and head first into the steel post. And now grinding his head into the steel post. And now, Appa grabbing him by the hair. Throws him back into the ring. Tony Atlas is in trouble. Tony Atlas trying to get over to his corner, intercepted once again, this time by Sika. Tag made off of the legal man in the ring. Sika whipping him to the ropes, comes back out for a double chop to the neck, and down goes Tony Atlas. Rocky Johnson on the apron, extending his arm, desperate to make the tag in.
Well, he wants to tag in, or at least he says he does. I'm not so sure he really wants any of this.
Alpha, the legal man in the ring now. Spinning chop to the throat, and again down goes Atlas. Boy, the tide has turned in this one ever since Captain Lou Albano got involved. And now, Sika has got Atlas up in the air, Coco Bot. Down goes Atlas.
Tony Atlas had better pull something out of his hat right now, otherwise it's going to be all over.
Irish whip to the ropes. Tony Atlas reverses it. Sika goes in. Drop down goes Atlas. Sika back out front. Sleeper hold. He's got him again. Caught in the sleeper hold. Will it be enough? And now Sika tries to run him into the turnbuckle, and Atlas moves out of the way.
Sika absorbed all of the impact as he just drove himself right into the turnbuckle.
Smart move right there by Atlas. That was an opportunity, though, for him to make the tag out. I think he should have done it. Helping Sika back up. Not a great idea going for the scoop slam. Can't hold him. Sika from behind. Headbutt. Oh, my word. And now brings him over to the corner. Makes the tag. Alpha comes in. Scoop up in the air and slam with authority. Oh, the Samoans have really taken over on this one. The challengers doing everything they can, but it's not been enough. Sika back in. Has him in a bear hug. And now Alpha makes the tag, comes in. Takes Tony Atlas and goes running across the ring. Throws him over the top rope. Out to the floor he goes.
1, 2, 3.
Referee
4,
counting him. Will he be
5,
able to get back
6,
up after the punishment
7,
he's taken?
8, 9, 10.
He is not going to be able to return to the ring. Tony Atlas on the receiving end of so much punishment here tonight. Let's go up to the ring announcer for the details on this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the match, 23 minutes, 27 seconds. Your winners by a countout, Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans, and still World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions.
Indeed, still the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions, the Wild Samoans. What a brutal match that turned out to be. Tony Atlas took a beating unlike one I've ever seen before. Fans, stick around. Plenty more action still to come here on Classic Calls. This is Pro Wrestling Superstars.
The Nation Network brings you the stars of today's WWE roster in alternative storylines. Whether you like it raw or prefer to be SmackDown, or even check out tomorrow's Legends today with NXT. We have them all right here on the Nation Network.
All right, fans, we are back ready for the next matchup. And this one is going to be one for the record books, no doubt about it. Let's get up to the ring announcer for all the details.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest has no time limit, and it will be a Caribbean strap match for the Intercontinental Championship. Introducing first, I beg your pardon, there is no title involved in this match. Introducing first, the man in the corner to my right, weighing 251 pounds, Ray the Crippler Stevens. And his opponent, from the Fiji Islands, weighing 256 pounds, the Superfly, Jimmy Snuka.
Well, our ring announcer, Howard Finkel, getting a little bit ahead of himself. The Intercontinental title match is not here quite yet, although the Caribbean strap match is going to be one that in its own right should be for some sort of a title.
Well, I've been waiting for this one for a very long time. I'm excited. I say, let's kick it off. Let's get this thing going.
Couldn't agree more, and here we go. Referees calling for the action. Both of these men have a strap tied around each of their wrists. The Crippler Ray Stevens laid out Superfly Jimmy Snuka several months back on television, put him in the hospital, had him in a neck brace, and now Snuka looking for some revenge. Two of them tug and war over that strap, and now it is Ray Stevens strapping away on Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Pulls him in with that strap, clothesline, down he goes, and now Stevens, running start, bombs away.
Just dropped one hell of a knee drop right to the chest of Superfly Jimmy Snuka early on in this one, and Snuka's already looking like he might be in a bit of a problem.
Stevens, he's a dangerous man in a regular match. Now we've taken the rules away and let anything pretty much happen here. Stevens down now, biting a face of Superfly Jimmy Snuka. Look at Snuka kicking and writhing in pain.
Well, perhaps Superfly came back a little too soon, because right now it is all Ray Stevens.
Off the rope, Stevens bombs away again with a big knee. Jimmy Snuka has got to come up with something. Stevens have Snuka up in the air. Snuka with a shot to the midsection, puts that boot right in there.
He's not wearing any boots.
The figure of speech, kick to the midsection by the Superfly. And now Ray the Crippler Stevens has got him. And now look at this throw, and Superfly out to the floor.
Well, he can go out to the floor, but he's not going to get away because they are tied at the wrist.
Snuka and Stevens on the floor now with a Superfly. Still go with a forearm smash to the midsection, and that doubles him over. Snuka taking Stevens, throws him back into the ring, and Snuka follows suit. Ray Stevens, thumb to the eye of Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Smart move right there by the Crippler. Got the advantage right back, and look at this. Takes him, runs him head first into the turnbuckle.
Snuka staggering around the ring. Stevens come charging in again, looking for the double sledgehammer. Snuka with another kick to the midsection, and he once again has stopped the forward progress of Ray the Crippler Stevens. Snuka now going to work on the arm, rings that left arm, winds it up, and again, and you see the pain on the face of Ray the Crippler Stevens.
Well, Stevens right now has to figure something out, because right now Snuka's starting to take over, and he can't allow that to happen.
Snuka now going to the middle row, pulling Stevens over, and Stevens caught him. Snuka came off the middle turnbuckle, but got caught by Stevens. Stevens now from behind, looking at, he's going to go for the full Nelson. The Superfly in trouble. And now, he's in trouble indeed, fading. And now Stevens drops him into the middle of the ring. Goes for the cover. Look at this. He's using the strap around the leg for added leverage. Will it matter? He got two.
Smart move right there by the Crippler. He took the strap and wrapped it around the leg when he went to hook it, pulling back with all that extra leverage. But Superfly still had just enough left in the tank to get out of it.
Superfly Jimmy Snuka is in trouble. And oh, right hand by Snuka. Another right hand. Another right hand. Stevens in trouble. And now look at this. Snuka wrapping his hand with that leather strap. And down goes Stevens.
Well, the Superfly is back up again, and he's in control. What's he going? He's going up.
He is going up all the way to the top rope. This crowd coming alive. Superfly, he leaps. Oh, and he brought up the knees.
Smart move right there by the Crippler Ray Stevens. Superfly went for the big death splat, and it did not matter because he brought the knees up at the last moment, and Snuka really pays the price. You know, Snuka might be a top talent, and he is, but he's not the smartest guy inside the ring. Let's call it like it is.
And now the Crippler. Coming around now. What's he got going on here? He's taking that strap. He is hog-tying Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
It's all legal in this match. Nothing can be done about it.
And Stevens putting the boots to Snuka. Snuka managing to get loose from the straps. The damage may have been done. And Snuka with an uppercut. That just rocked the Crippler.
Ray Stevens just got his attention right once again. I should say Snuka got the attention of Stevens.
Stevens once again, all thumb to the eye, and Snuka once again down to one knee. Stevens behind him, he's waiting for Snuka to get up. He does, and again has him in the full Nelson. And he is shaking the life out of him.
Yeah, he's shaking Snuka side to side like a rag doll.
And drops Jimmy Snuka right down in the middle of the mat.
He could be going for the cover right now, but he elects to punish him some more, and that's what this match is really all about.
Stevens follows up with a forearm smash to the Superfly. Comes up with another one, and Stevens got caught with one of his own. Snuka with a forearm, and another, and another. Superfly Jimmy Snuka now starting to take control back in this one. Stevens gets caught up in the air, scoop slam by the Superfly. We apologize, ladies and gentlemen, some technical difficulties. We pick up the action, however, with the Superfly Jimmy Snuka in control at the moment. And now Stevens biting away at the head of Superfly Jimmy Snuka.
Referee can do nothing about it. It's completely legal.
And Snuka with a forearm shot to the gut. That breaks the hold, if you want to call that a hold.
Hey, I call it strategy, and it's very good strategy in a match where there are no rules. You got to take every advantage you can, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Stevens whipping Superfly to the ropes, back out front, swing and a miss. Snuka's got the strap, clotheslines him with it. Down goes Stevens. And now Snuka going all the way up to the top rope. This could be it. He leaps.
Oh, and he connects with that Superfly death leap this time. He does connect.
Snuka goes for the cover. Hooks the leg, gets one, gets two. Oh my goodness, Stevens managed to get a foot over the bottom rope.
Hard to believe that anybody would be able to kick out of that maneuver. Snuka caught him with it perfectly.
It was more about where he was than what he could absorb. If he weren't close to the ropes, this match would be over. Snuka now comes up with that Fijian chin lock. Oh, and he's wrenching it in. Snuka cutting up the blood supply. It's a variation of a sleeper hold. Stevens going down.
I don't know if it'll be enough.
Snuka thinks it might be, goes for the cover, gets two. He almost got him.
Another close call for the Superfly, and right now the momentum is right behind him. Snuka has got it. There's no time limit in this one, ladies and gentlemen. We know we're going to have a winner here tonight.
The Crippler Ray Stevens coming up with Snuka now as the two of them just trading blows back and forth, and now Stevens again biting the head of Snuka, and Snuka with a shot to the midsection.
And look at Snuka now, he is absolutely perturbed.
Snuka reaching deep down inside, this crowd starting to pick up and feed off the energy of the Superfly. Backs him into the ropes. Stevens, Irish whip by Snuka. Snuka with the double chop to the throat.
He elbow cut him right to the throat, and down goes Stevens.
Irish whip now by by Snuka into the turnbuckle. Reversal. Stevens and Snuka crashing into the turnbuckle. The Superfly. And now Stevens takes him out of the corner, has him in the headlock, and now he's choking him out.
Again, it's all legal. This is a strap match. There is no way to get disqualified.
We've got to have a winner here tonight, that's for sure. Stevens now with Snuka, head first into the turnbuckle. And Stevens one more time. Snuka blocks it, turns around, uppercut right to the face, and Stevens
went down on one knee and now stumbles to the far corner. Stevens in trouble.
Both of these men have had so many big opportunities and chances to pull one out. Stevens again. Rakes the eyes of Snuka. And again attempts the full Nelson. Snuka kicks off the middle rope, and that breaks the hold as they go crashing to the mat. Snuka has got Stevens up, sends him into the ropes, goes for the back body drop. He got caught. Crippler Stevens. Oh, no, not the pile driver. Oh, there it is.
He caught him with it. The pile driver, that's what put him in the hospital.
Stevens goes over for the cover, hooks the leg, and gets him.
What a big win for Ray the Crippler Stevens in this one.
Let's go up to the ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner in the time 19 minutes and 11 seconds, Ray the Crippler Stevens.
Well, the crowd here not going to be too happy about that one, I can tell you right now. Stevens with the pile driver. I understand that the correct time was 23 minutes and 11 seconds on that one, but it makes no difference if you are the Superfly. Ladies and gentlemen, stick around. More action still to come here on Classic Calls here on the Nation Network.
Check out the fastest growing show on the Nation Network.
Yeah, it takes time, hours. People just see the finished product and it's like, oh, you pump out stuff so quickly, but people don't realize, it's a balancing act, and a lot of people don't get that.
We're the creators and talents that have provided us countless hours of entertainment.
I've been putting up Twitter, I opened like a DeviantArt account, and I've been putting videos that I make there for my guys.
Come to sit down and share their memories, experiences, and upcoming projects.
Definitely not. The greatest wrestling game of all time? I don't think so.
Formerly known as Inside the Creator's Studio.
Wow, it's great to be inside the Creator's Studio. And who did you create today, mate?
We now invite you to check out The Rub.
I was looking at your schedule just for this past month on the food truck alone. And you got like a 1985 Hulk Hogan schedule going on here where you got like a morning, a noon, and a night, same day. Then the next day you're in this town. The next day, and I'm thinking to myself,
yeah.
Were you that busy traveling when you were in the ring?
I know, right? I think, busier and actually making more money now than I'm not wrestling.
You know what? I'm going to make money doing this. I'm going to pay my price. I am going to do conventions. I'm going to do expos. I'm going to do weddings. I'm ordained to marry people. I've done weddings. I'm the whole 9 yards, man. I've absolutely said there's nothing that I can't do with this character.
And all your fans out in your nation, we love you, mate. The Big Fighters love you. And hope to see you around. Still on the road. Whoa! Yay!
Only on the Nation Network.
All right, wrestling fans, we are back here live from the Spectrum. Already seeing some tremendous action, more coming your way. In the ring at this time, Moondog Spot, and coming down towards the ring at this time, the man known as the Polish Power, someone you are familiar with, Ivan Putski.
Yeah, Ivan Paduski.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, he weighs in at 257 pounds. From parts unknown, Moondog Spot. And his opponent, weighing 239 pounds, from Krakow, Poland, the Polish Power, Ivan Hutsky.
Ivan Hutsky, a fan favorite for sure, as this crowd got up on its feet when they heard his name announced. Referee trying to get everybody ready here. Hutsky's in the corner. You see him flexing. Referee gets the bell. Action's underway. Ladies and gentlemen, here, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, we come to you live from the Spectrum for Classic Calls. This is the World Wrestling Federation, as only we can bring it to you here. These two men circling around and now get ready to go. Collar and elbow tie up in the middle of the ring. Moondog Spot back and Hutsky up, and now Hutsky throws him off.
Well, the power of Ivan Paduski is on display right now, and he's got a little bit more strength, I believe. Not size advantage, but strength advantage, perhaps.
And now the Moondog chasing right up. Hutsky comes out. Hutsky with a cross ankle sweep, and down goes us big Moondog. Smart move by Hutsky, using that speed advantage to his advantage. And now, once again, looking to lock up, and oh, that's it right there. The Moondog with a forearm shot to the head. And another one stuns Ivan. The Moondog goes for the scoop slam, has him up, and Hutsky out the back door, right into a full Nelson. And the Moondog quickly getting to the ropes.
Well, Hutsky wants to use that upper body strength, and that's a move that will definitely take advantage of that. The Moondog's going to have to be smart, and you have to remember, when we see Moondog Spot, normally it's a tag team match. He's not really known for being a singles wrestler.
Indeed, he's not, and that could come back to haunt him in this one. Could be a problem for sure. Hutsky has got him down by the hair and rams him into the turnbuckle. That got the attention, and now Hutsky backs him into the ropes. Irish whip, drops down for the back body drop, caught him with a knee lift, and Hutsky goes down.
Well, when we talk about not the smartest guys in the world, we got to include Ivan Paduski in that one because, well, you know, he's Polish.
Excuse me.
What? We all know that the Polish aren't the smartest people in the world.
I beg your pardon. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize for the comments of my colleague. Moondog Spot now scoops up and slams Ivan Hutsky hard into the middle of the ring. Has him up again. Scoop again. And this time Hutsky comes out the back again. Full Nelson back on. This time Moondog Spot having a hard time finding the ropes.
He's trying, though. He is desperately trying to make it to those ropes.
And Hutsky's going to ram him head first into the turnbuckle. Oh, the Moondog got rattled by that one as Hutsky comes after it. Got caught with a shot to the midsection. And now, the Moondog with a side headlock, and he's choking him out. Referee doesn't see it.
Smart move right there by the Moondog. You know what? They might be a little smarter than we give them credit for. He made sure the referee had no angle to see what was going on.
Putski writhing around. Referee finally getting around, and the Moondog releases the hold just in the nick of time. Referee none the wiser. And now the Moondog has got Putski by the trunks, throws him through the ropes all the way out to the floor, and he landed hard.
Well, we've already seen one count out here tonight.
3,
Indeed.
4, 5, 6.
Referee's count makes it to 6, and Putski gets back into the ring. And right away, the Moondog takes him and sends him out the other side.
Well, hey, one side don't work. Maybe the other one will.
And now Putski back up onto the apron. The Moondog coming to meet him. Putski caught it by the hair. Winds up. Big right hand, and he stuns the Moondog. All the action in this one. Putski's back through the ropes, has got the Moondog, and chains him all the way down and drives him head first into the turnbuckle. Putski again with the Moondog, grabs a handful of hair of Ivan Putski and just slams him back down to the canvas.
Well, referee didn't see it, which means it's all right.
The referee didn't see it, so that makes it all right. It's a violation of the rules.
Did the referee see it? Did he call it? No, so then it's perfectly fine.
The Moondog has him up now, scoops him up in the air, and slams Ivan Putski hard right here in the middle of the mat. Been a fairly even match between these two men thus far. The Moondog taking his time, helping Ivan Putski back up, and Putski with a shot to the midsection. Another one to the midsection. Another. And now he's got two handfuls of hair of the Moondog into the turnbuckle. Head first he goes. And now Putski comes charging in. Nobody home.
What did I tell you? Not too smart, was it?
Well, Putski indeed took the challenge and came up short for the attempt. And now the Moondog. What's he doing? Oh, wait a minute. He's got that big bone that he brings into the ring. Referee doesn't see it. The Moondog just caught him with it.
Yeah, he caught him with that bone right across the head, and that did a number on Podolski.
Ivan Putski is dazed in the middle of the ring after being clobbered by that massive dog bone. The Moondog now has him up in the air. Backbreaker. Goes for the cover. Will that be enough? He's got two and almost got him.
Podolski managed to get his shoulder up. Boy, that was close though, wasn't it?
Indeed it was. Ivan Putski going to have to try and figure something out because things not going well right now. The Moondog choking him out. And again, the referee putting the count on him. And he releases on the count of 4.
Well, as they say, close only counts and horseshoes and hand grenades.
The Moondog sending Putski to the ropes. Goes for the back body drop. Putski comes up with a knee lift, and the Moondog is rocked. Putski, clothesline. Down goes the Moondog. And now Putski stomping on the head of Spot. And the referee perhaps protecting Moondog Spot for a moment, trying to get Putski to lay back a little bit. And now comes right back in. The Moondog again has got him in a side headlock. And now choking him out. Referee doesn't see it.
He keeps on moving so that the referee's behind him. Smart move. We've seen this done earlier tonight.
The Moondog choking out Putski. Ivan Putski's in a lot of trouble right now. And the Moondog is perhaps just moments away. And he knows it. Forearm shot right to the chest of Ivan Putski. Doesn't have a big effect on him. Putski now with a boot to the midsection. Hits the ropes. Boot to the head, and now the Moondog down on one knee. Ivan Putski got caught with a low blow. Referee didn't see it. And now the Moondog goes to the middle turnbuckle. Overhead smash down, and Putski is on the ground.
Back and forth action. This is the way we want it right here. That's what we're getting here tonight.
Now the Moondog. Oh, wait a minute. Putski's got him in the bear hug. And the Moondog manages to survive.
Almost that quickly, the whole thing turned around on the Moondog.
And now Spot, what is he doing? He's literally howling.
Well, that's what dogs do, I suppose.
The Moondog now coming up with Ivan Putski. Putski with a shot to the midsection. Has him up in the air and slammed to the mat. And now Putski stomping away on the head of the Moondog. How much more can these two men manage to withstand? Spot back up, and Putski comes up with that cross ankle pickup. Down he goes. Spot coming in again, another cross ankle pickup, and again down he goes. Putski comes walking in now. The Moondog caught him up in the air. Running body slam to the mat he goes. And now goes for the cover. Hooks a leg. He's at two. He got him.
Tremendous win right there from Moondog Spot. We don't see him in many singles competitions, but we saw him in one here tonight.
Tremendous victory indeed. A surprising win over Polish Power Ivan Putski, in my opinion. Let's go up to the ring announcer.
I'm not surprised at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, 23 minutes and 50 seconds. Your winner, Moondog Spot.
Well, not a lot of appreciation from the ringside crowd here in Philadelphia, I can tell you that much for sure. They were really hoping, I am certain, to see Ivan Putski pull out the win here tonight. It wasn't meant to be. Fans, stick around. We'll be back with plenty more action right here on the Nation Network. Stay with us.
Well, it's time. It's time. It's Nation time.
For over 17 years, we have brought you some of the most original content anywhere. And now is your chance to join the nation. Exclusively here on YouTube. Click that subscribe button right now. Make sure you hit the like button when you're watching the videos and hit that bell notification so you know when we go live. Make sure you follow us on Twitter as well. We are One Nation.
All right, fans, we are back, and it is time for the return match for the World Heavyweight Championship. The new champion, the Iron Sheik, in the ring, along with his manager, Classy Freddie Blassie. Oh, and here comes the former champion Bob Backlund, this crowd on its feet. And he is accompanied by Arnold Skolin.
Bob Backlund with Arnold Skolin coming down towards the ring for what should be an incredible matchup here. Bob Backlund just a month ago lost the championship to the Iron Sheik, what many people thought was an upset. I was not amongst that count. I knew the Iron Sheik had what it took.
Let's go up to the ring announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 30-minute time limit. And it is for the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship. In the corner to my right, from Princeton, Minnesota, weighing in at 230 pounds, he is the former World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, Bob Backlund. And his opponent, weighing in at 244 pounds, from Tehran, Iran, accompanied by his manager, Classy Freddie Blassie, he is the reigning World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, the Iron Sheik.
Well, the Iron Sheik and Bob Backlund, no strangers to one another.
I should say not. They just had that big match for the title, like I said, a month ago, Madison Square Garden. History was made. It'll be done right here again in Philadelphia.
The bell sounds. As these two men get ready to go. The champion looking at the challenger. Both of these men know exactly what it means to be the champion. Bob Backlund has held that title for so long. And now Backlund comes out and locks up with the Iron Sheik. The Sheik with that boot to the midsection. Oh my Lord, loading it up already. And the Sheik caught him in the head. Backlund is down. Iron Sheik is going for the camel clutch. I can't believe this. He's got him in the camel clutch. Bob Backlund. Manages to escape.
He made it somehow over to the ropes. I have no idea how he did it.
Oh, if it weren't this early in the match. Boy, oh boy, the Iron Sheik almost really made history here. And now the Sheik stomping away on the back of Backlund. Iron Sheik comes up with a right hand, a forearm, and another swing and a miss. Backlund has him up for the atomic knee drop. Bam, there it is. And now the Sheik goes again after the camel clutch. This is ridiculous.
Well, once again, Bob Backlund managed to stay off from being eliminated, but if the Sheik keeps on getting him in that camel clutch, it's going to end up costing him.
Folks, we are having some technical difficulties. Bear with us for just a moment. And we are back with the action now. Bob Backlund gets caught up in a monkey flip. The Sheik goes across the ring. And now out to the floor, the Iron Sheik. And Classy, Freddie Blassie, what's he doing? He's distracting the referee. Look at this, the Iron Sheik has got those clubs.
He's got one of them anyway.
And he just smashed Bob Backlund. Referee didn't see it. And now the Iron Sheik gonna go for the cover. Backlund caught him in a small package. He's got the shoulders down. 2 count, and we almost had a new world champion.
How in the world did he manage to pull that off? I've got no idea, but the Iron Sheik almost lost that world title just like that.
The Iron Sheik getting up with a bit of a dazed look on the face. And the Iron Sheik with a monkey flip takes him over. Bob Backlund now comes up with one of his own. And it is the Sheik going for the ride. You know, that's one of the things I don't understand. The Iron Sheik is capable of wrestling. He doesn't need to pull out foreign objects and do the things that he does. He is a tremendous talent on his own.
Well, he's an Olympic medalist, and he's done a lot of great things. Of course, former bodyguard for the Shah of Iran. You don't get to a role like that unless you got something going for you.
Bob Backlund sending the Iron Sheik into the turnbuckle, and now chasing the champion in there, going for the monkey flip. Sheik grabs the top rope, and Backlund goes crashing back down to the mat.
Well, once in a while is one thing, but when you go to the well too often, sooner or later you're going to pay the price. Backlund just paid the price right here.
And now the Sheik coming in from behind. Oh, it's Make-A-Wish. He's got the two wrists of Bob Backlund with that big boot right between the shoulder blades, and he is pulling back. Bob Backlund is in trouble. Backlund is in trouble, but he will not give it up. And the Sheik releases the hold, but the damage has been done. Backlund slowly up. Iron Sheik comes up with another monkey flip. Takes him out to the middle of the ring with that one. And now the Sheik taunting the fans here at ringside.
Well, he's going to do whatever he's got to do to get the attention away from himself. He wants the referee, he wants the fans all to be thinking about something else, because you know and I know he's got another game plan.
Backlund sent to the ropes, back out front, clothesline, swing and a miss by the Sheik. Backlund hits the ropes, comes back out, shoulder tackle, down he goes. And the champion is down now. Arnold Skaaland happy with what's going on at the moment. The Sheik has got him in that back stretcher once again, but Backlund fighting his way out of it. And just drove the Sheik into the turnbuckle.
Well, Bob Backlund, I'll say one thing. To get him to submit is going to take an act of God. But if he keeps taking his punishment, pinning him won't be quite as hard.
Iron Sheik comes now charging out of the challenger. Backlund ducks it out. Sheik comes back again. Spin under takedown. Nicely done by Backlund. The Sheik comes up another one. Spin under by Backlund. And a third time.
Well, the crowd likes what they're seeing. Bob Backlund and Skaaland like what they're seeing right now. But the Iron Sheik is still the world champion until further notice.
And now the Iron Sheik and Backlund. Oh, look at this. Backlund's got him in a hammerlock. Could be the precursor to the chicken wing if he can lock it on.
Iron Sheik's not allowing it, though. He's moving with the momentum and keeping him out of that.
Still doing some damage, weakening the shoulder area. And once again, the Sheik manages to drop down, and Backlund got caught with the top rope. Freddie Blassie now distracting the referee. What's he doing? He hands in that walking stick to the Iron Sheik. And the Sheik uses it. Oh, Backlund goes down. Sheik goes for the cover. Oh, no.
And he got him just like that.
You've got to be kidding me. Freddie Blassie handing in the walking cane. The Iron Sheik knew the referee was distracted, and he just laid into Bob Backlund. We're going to go up to the ring announcer for the officials, but this crowd not at all happy here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, 10 minutes and 36 seconds. Your winner, and still World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, the Iron Sheik.
Now that is not the way you should want to win a world title match.
They don't ask you tomorrow morning how you won.
I would expect something like that from you, no doubt about it. Bob Backlund, ladies and gentlemen, dejected. He is so upset right now, trying to get the referee to understand what he missed. And believe me, ref, you missed a hell of a thing. Unbelievable. Fans, stay with us. When we come back, the Intercontinental title is up for grabs. It'll be a lumberjack match. And I can tell you this, there's not going to be any countouts. There's not going to be a time limit. We are going to have a winner in this one. Stay with us.
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation.
Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you?
All right, fans, we are getting ready right now for one of the matches that I think we've all been waiting for. The Lumberjacks starting to surround the ring here for this one.
Yeah, take a look who we got out there, too.
Indeed, the Moondog spot has returned. Ray the Crippler Stevens. On one side, we've got Tony Gurria, Superfly Jimmy Snuka. We've got Ivan Putski and Big John Studd, as well as Alpha and Sika, the Wild Samoans. We'll see how that all turns out. It's going to be interesting indeed. If any of these two men get thrown out of the ring, the Lumberjack's job is to throw them right back in.
Yeah, and if you get thrown out, you better hope you get thrown out where there's some friendly faces, because if not, it's not going to go very well for you, that's for sure.
All right, fans, we're going to send you up to the ring announcer for the officials here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is our final match of the evening, and it is for the World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Championship. In the corner to my right, from Tacoma, Mexico, weighing 247 pounds, the former and the current Intercontinental Champion, Tito Santana. And his opponent, from Seattle, Washington, former Intercontinental Champion, Greg the Hammer Valentine. This match will be conducted under Lumberjack rules.
Indeed, it will be a Lumberjack match. No countouts. Because if you go outside the ring, the Lumberjacks are there to send you back in, and to the point that the body made moments ago, it will help a great deal if you go out on a side where you've got some friends. There it is. The bell has sounded and action is underway. Intercontinental title is on the line. The champion, Tito Santana. The challenger, Greg the Hammer Valentine. This is our main event, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go.
Well, these two dudes know each other very well. They have been competing head-to-head for a long time now.
They lock up in the middle of the ring, and Valentine early on with some stiff shots to the midsection of Santana, sets him up. Has him up in here, vertical suplex, and boy, oh boy, did he execute that one perfectly. Oh, Santana going after him. He got him. Santana got him. Can you believe it?
Santana just got him in the Ariba toe hold. That variation. Oh, I can't believe it.
Santana had Greg the Hammer Valentine in the submission hold, and Valentine wasting no time and tapping out. Let's go up to the ring announcer. I can't even believe it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of the match in 31 seconds via submission and still World Wrestling Federation Intercontinental Champion, Tito Santana.
Fans, we have seen a lot of things go down here in the past. I can barely hear myself over this crowd, but oh my word. I wasn't expecting that.
Nobody was.
Unbelievable night of professional wrestling, ladies and gentlemen, coming from the Philadelphia Spectrum tonight. 3 championship titles on the line. All of the champions managed to retain here tonight. We want to welcome and thank you for all joining us here tonight. We'll be back next week with more classic calls here exclusively on the Nation Network. Until then, from ringside, from the body, Mean Scheme saying so long, everyone.